still Sports Gist right here on the KAFTAN TV studios. The round of 16 draw of the UEFA Champions League is out, and Porto will take on Arsenal. Paris Saint-Germain will take on Real Sociedad. PSV Eindhoven will host Borussia Dortmund, while Copenhagen will host Manchester City. Then Napoli will host Barcelona, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig, Real Madrid. Who got the best draw? Yes, our phone lines are on the screen. Please call us and give us your take of the Champions League draw. And of course, I have two amazing gentlemen with me on the show today. I have Anachebe Collins. Collins, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Gist.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. I also have the one and only Kosi Sochuku. Good afternoon, Kosi.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Let's just go straight to the draw. Who's got the toughest draw? Well, it's looking like an easy draw for everybody, though.
Yeah, it looks like
it's just there. It's not like when you hear Chelsea, Real Madrid.
Well, that just points out the drop-off in the level of the Champions League. Because, come on, look at the types of clubs you are having. You have the PSV, you have Copenhagen. So the most intriguing fixture for me is Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid. That's the most intriguing fixture. Yeah, maybe to some extent Napoli, Barcelona. Napoli, Barcelona, that's all. The rest is just...
You know, just dawned on me that the tricky part here is Copenhagen. No, here's the thing. Copenhagen was in the same group with Manchester United.
The fact that they are both Manchester doesn't mean they are the same thing.
They're not the same level now.
No, but I want you to understand something right here. It could have been a Manchester derby in the round of 16.
No, it's not possible. It would have happened.
The semi-finals.
Yeah,
so they would have looked for another way.
Two of those countries cannot be drawn together.
Okay, cool. Because I want to be sure.
No, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think the Champions League is gradually, I don't want to say he has lost that flair when I hear the Champions League sound. I'm like, okay.
Wondering how did we get here? Like, if not for the misbehavior of Manchester United, Copenhagen wouldn't be here.
But one thing we should point out is that it will be interesting when this small team start knocking out this big team. Like when if Arsenal have problem knocking out Porto, for example, that will make it more interesting.
Porto wouldn't be a shocker. Porto, we are in the semis last two seasons.
Yeah, they were in the semis last two seasons. Yeah,
just knock them out. So like, the wild card there should be on Copenhagen.
Okay, I think yes.
But if they prove themselves, I wouldn't write them off.
Yeah,
we'll just wait for them to prove themselves.
Okay, so here's the thing, let's say Arsenal knocks out Porto. Then Paris Saint-Germain, knocks out Real Sociedad. Maybe Dortmund knocks out PSV Eindhoven. Man City knocks out Copenhagen. And maybe Napoli. I'm tipping Osimhen and Napoli to knock out Barcelona. Then Inter Atletico Madrid.
That's a very
it might not be
nice one.
Yeah, and I cannot believe what the way Inter is playing this season. They are taking this one. For me, I'm giving this to Inter Milan.
Nah, I'll wait till it restarts. I'll wait till February because you don't know what injury crisis they might suffer before.
But I think before we get the real Champions League will be after this round of 16.
From the
quarterfinals, that's when we start getting what the Champions League is all about. So start getting
that's when the vibe come back.
That's when the vibe. Yeah, that's when the vibe.
Yeah, then Real Madrid, knocks out Lazio and all, and like you said, the last 8.
That Madrid Lazio would have been a very interesting draw, but the level of performance from Lazio this is not anything to write home about.
Madrid is not paired now. I think Madrid is Leipzig.
RB Leipzig.
Lazio is paired with Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
So if Lazio kept on with their performance level of last season, it would have been a very maltreating draw. But they've dropped off this season. I'm sorry, but they've dropped off. If you look at their performances this season and compare it to last season, there is a stark difference between the level of performance.
Well, all right. Well, let's see how that pans out. Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, the show continues. Now, we're talking about the UEFA Champions League draws. And I'm sure everybody's expecting, Real Madrid to knock Leipzig out of the competition and all. But the reverse might be the case, guys. To be honest, I want that to happen.
That's what makes it the Champions League.
Yes, I don't want it to be too predictable.
You see, the beauty of the Champions League is Copenhagen knocking out Manchester City. and it might happen.
No, I think that might be
that is the beauty of the Champions League.
That's what makes it
Champions League. That's the beauty of the Champions League.
Unless you're knocking out Bayern.
Unless you're knocking out Bayern, but let's not forget Harry Kane.
Let's not be too ambitious.
Harry Kane has been on fire.
Just like that season where Ajax and Tottenham found themselves in the semi-finals. I was like, wow,
nobody expected that.
This is the Champions League, so we should expect it though. I might have been harsh on them, but I wouldn't want to write them off. Yes. Let them prove themselves to us.
That's Arsenal, right?
Copenhagen.
Oh, Copenhagen.
Copenhagen, Porto, PSV. These things, they should just prove to us that they deserve to be here.
I feel like one among the weaker team. I don't want to call them weaker, but then I think one might.
You are allowed to say it.
Okay. One among the, not so big team.
Yeah, you are allowed to say it.
Just qualify.
You are allowed to say it.
And if you ask me, who? I'm going to stick with RB Leipzig. And I don't know why. Yes.
Madrid are like the prince and kings of Champions League. Yeah. They interviewed Ancelotti sometime last year, and it was like, when you're a Madrid coach, is not the limit you can get to is get to the semis.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can forgive you for not winning it, but at least you must get to the semis.
It's all forgiving.
It's all forgiving.
No, if I want to react to what you just said, I feel like maybe like that season when Chelsea won their first Champions League, 2012. Yes. Now going forward, 2012, 2013, 2014, down to 2020. I feel like if you want to win the Champions League, you have to beat Real Madrid.
Of course.
Yeah. Real Madrid should be the team that you have to beat.
Yeah,
when you beat them, and you're obviously going to beat them in the semis.
Yeah, you're going to beat them in the semi-final or something.
But if you beat them, then you're good to go. So when you do that,
there are teams you look out for in the Champions League. When you're playing the Champions League, you see teams like Bayern Munich, like Barcelona, then not
the Barcelona of old, because right now
those teams are like Champions League royalty.
So like once you start believing, like in the 2021 season where Chelsea knocked out Real Madrid, yes, they were like, okay, I think we can do this.
No, I knew we were going to win. No. The moment we beat Real Madrid, I knew we were going to
knock Real Madrid out. You believe in yourself. And given the record, the head-to-head records that season between Chelsea and Man City, they've met 3 times in the league, and of course, they didn't get one over Chelsea, and we're like, okay.
But then after that season, what happened?
Yeah. No, in 2021, it was clear because the Champions League had this. I don't know if they had this record that you cannot win the Champions League your first
attempt
season,
in the finals.
You cannot win it. PSG went to the finals, they lost to Bayern. Manchester City went to the finals, they lost to Chelsea. Chelsea went to the final 2008, lost to United.
And they came back later.
I remember that match. I could not eat for days.
John Terry sleep.
No, okay. Was it John Terry sleep that hurt the most, or was it Anelka following suit?
It was John Terry sleep. If John Terry had not sleep, I think ended it.
The match we were down because of that. Did the jobber
slapping
to Tevez?
It was Vidic. He slapped.
It was Vidic, right? That did the jobber slap. That was the thing that killed Chelsea that match.
But if John Terry had converted his penalty, all these rules have been saved.
No, we cannot go as fast. But going forward, I wish everybody in the Champions League all the best. I almost said who was Man United drawn with, and I remember. Let's talk about injury crisis, let's start with Real Madrid because we talked about them a lot. Now, David Alaba has torn his ACL, and his season is done for it.
Of course.
Yeah, and he's now the 3rd player to tear an ACL in Real Madrid. The first was Thibaut Courtois, then Eder Militao, and now David Alaba. What's the way forward for Real Madrid?
Like Ancelotti said, he said they might, because prior to now, he has been saying there is no need to make signings in January. Yes. But now he admitted yesterday after the match during the press conference that they may have to sign someone, and they need to sign someone because they've lost Eder Militao and now Alaba, so they are left with Nacho and Rudiger. They are the only central defense players they have right now. So I don't think he can. Camavinga, that could have played there if he was being asked to play there, is also off injured. So there's a need for them to sign a defender.
I mean, prior to but they still got a win, a comfortable 4-1 win.
They be performing well.
Real Madrid will always be Real Madrid. They will still find a way to win and show you the class.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Imagine missing a player. Imagine letting a player like Karim Benzema go and not missing him.
Yeah.
Because someone like Jude Bellingham has scored 17 goals from the midfield.
And 4 assists.
And let's not forget Harry Kane has also scored 20 goals for Bayern Munich.
He's a striker, but Bellingham is a midfielder.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a midfielder. He's scored 17 goals.
Speaking of a striker, Darwin Núñez. Nobody is talking about Darwin Núñez. Now he has gone 10 games without scoring a goal, but the media is not saying anything.
So that's because his team is winning.
But if he was Hojlund now, we'll come and like
they will crucify Hojlund.
Or Jackson or Haaland.
You see, Darwin Núñez is a fantastic player.
Okay.
He has this physique. I believe if he has the confidence, it can be like Zlatan. Can be like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has this thing, but he doesn't have the confidence, and sometimes it takes too much time on the ball.
Yeah.
Like the Liverpool match against Manchester United yesterday, he spent too many time on the ball. He was not being decisive. He was not being fast enough, and so on and so forth. But I think once he starts finding his feet, once he starts getting his confidence back, that guy would be a nightmare to defenders.
I feel I should ship you something, yeah?
All right.
Because if you watch the way he plays for Uruguay under Marcelo Bielsa right now, you see that he's a player. He's a different player for country and a different player for club. Because if you watch his performances for Uruguay in the just concluded in the last window, he's been scoring and assisting. For the I feel it boils down to the level of defenders he's competing against. Because you can't deny the fact that Premier League has taken up the level in the Premier League has taken up a notch. Look at Aston Villa finding themselves in the top 3, not even top 4 right now, but the top 3. Last season it was Newcastle and Brighton. Now this season is Aston Villa. Who knows? Next season it might be Bournemouth.
I doubt. Well, let's see how it goes. Now, whilst you talking about the injury crisis, a man that is known for plenty injuries every season has to be Reece James. Now, Reece James is also currently injured, and his injury over time has really affected Chelsea. Let's be honest.
You see, in the case of Reece James, I'm really pissed. First of all, as a Chelsea fan, he's my captain, and I'm really pissed about his injuries. His injuries, they are too frequent. They come too frequent. He's not a reliable player. Him and Ben Chilwell, it's just like they're alternating it. If Reece is back, Chilwell will be injured. If Chilwell is injured, Reece will be back.
It's sad though.
It's really sad. I think he's had 16 injuries, up to 16 injuries. Same hamstring problem. Over and over again.
It doesn't have the stability. It doesn't have the stability of the
team. If Reece is fully fit, he is the best right back in the world.
No one comes close. No one comes close.
Wingers have testified. You can wingers have testified. You can argue how he pocketed Jeremy Doku against Manchester City.
No, I saw that.
Then Vinicius Junior. He's been playing. Rafael Leao also. The most terrific wingers you can call. When they play against his James, they have a ball game.
But you know, when I saw the news of his injury, I made a post actually because I was so upset, and I'm like, I think it's time to let him go.
No. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
I think he's being too stubborn. He's been advised over and over again to take the surgery, go under the knife. But I don't know if either he's being scared or mentally he's not being prepared to do it. But I feel that's what
he's just scared.
He should just go under the knife and get there.
But you know, surgeries can be a little bit dicey. It may change him as a player. Surgeries are not that easy. Like just go under the knife. Like it's an easy thing to just go under the knife.
But when something has been recorded,
the same injury. If it was different injuries, no problem. But if it's the same injury over and over again, you just have to do it.
So the only way forward for Reece James is to go under the knife. James, you've heard it. Go under the knife. Come back better. Sounds quite funny saying it like that. Anyways, I feel like Chelsea gave him the captain handbag just to hold on to him because Chelsea knows how much of an asset he is.
No, the moment they gave him that 5-year deal, that was the moment they held on to him, not even the captain.
No, not the captain handbag. Reece James is a proper Chelsea, true and true. He's a proper Chelsea player, true and true.
I mean, his sister also plays for Chelsea. So the family is just... Did
you see our goal yesterday?
No, I wish she... I don't know, she's just... Sometimes I wish she's the one playing for...
I'm tipping out the next... She continues like this.
No, I think if the Chelsea ladies win the UEFA Champions League, if she does not win the Ballon d'Or, then it has to be some player.
That is it.
Now one is the moment her brother, Reece James, said she's more technical than some Premier League footballers. Some people doubted it, but if you watch her performances, you come to terms with it.
No,
it was a claim.
I think the dad trained them.
It was a claim.
Yeah,
it was a claim that was made. The claim was made, and people had their reservations with it. But over time, with the way she's been playing, you see. Check out the outside 18 shots she gave yesterday. That was sublime. That was a very sublime goal. The goal she scored in the just concluded Women World Cup. and she picked up from where she left into the qualifiers of the Euros. She has been superb and sublime. But the way she plays on the ball, like stress free, she does like it's nothing. She just glides through players like
and all the
way she takes some players, you feel like
it's really easy for her.
It's really easy. She does it like.
So we have a caller. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Gist.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Mr. Balagana.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Yes. I'm calling from Niger State.
Okay. Let's hear your take on the Champions League draw.
Okay. Champions League of West. Why you so there?
I knew I was going to say that.
Why you so there? But I wish everybody good and no, Man City is going to try. That's why they are not doing well in the Premier League now. Yeah, Man City have already won everything in the Premier League, so let him face the Champions League.
Okay. Okay.
And that's not if the Real Madrid cannot be ruled out. Because the Real Madrid is like a club without, it's like Brazil without World Cup.
He doesn't.
True.
He doesn't do that.
I think it's not their mind, so we're not too delighted.
Oh yeah, now thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Talk on Man U match. Man U Liverpool match.
Okay, quickly.
Yes, Man U Liverpool match. I was happy and I was not happy. I was happy in the sense that Man U did not lose and give a good account of it. Everybody expected Man U to collect, but they didn't collect. It was the Liverpool that were disappointed because they were expecting a victory.
Yeah, sure.
But I was not happy because Man U could have won the match. Because they have a clear chance of scoring than Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool were just playing and playing and playing. They didn't have one-on-one with Unana throughout.
Okay.
That's what Salah they tried. But Man have two-player chance of scoring one-on-one. Garnacho. Well, maybe because he was a small boy, the other defender was already high. It is like Brazil would have scored that goal.
Yeah, sure.
The other one was only one of our striker, that number 9.
Yeah.
He has one-on-one also. When he plays it and he plays, so he just carry ball, hit goalkeeper. You know carry ball, they hit goaler.
All right.
I told them play, so they didn't take their time. I could have win the 3 points.
True.
But no reason, it's a good match.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for calling. No, he made a vital point, but let me react to the weekend's game. Man United Liverpool. I don't know if Man United could have won that game, but I feel like it's an open game. Anybody can win.
I feel as a United fan, they should count themselves lucky.
True. That's
Liverpool had 38 shots.
Okay.
And failed to score. That's I think it's a record in the Premier League right now.
I think the closest they came was that Trent shot from outside.
Yeah.
What of the Virgil van Dijk?
No, I don't even want to talk about Van Dijk, but take into cognizance the technicalities involved to put away that type of shots. The way he tried to call, if that ball was on target, Onana would not be
the first 10 minutes of that game should have been like 3-0. In the first 10 minutes of that game.
They are just not clinical.
They're not clinical. They are playing like Chelsea. I was surprised they are playing like Chelsea.
But Chelsea got a win during the course of the weekend. Yeah, we defeated Sheffield.
It's bottom of the table Sheffield.
Without Nkunku is not back yet though.
He was on the match this week.
Put him in the game already.
You don't risk such players. No, please, not that type of match.
Okay, there's so many fixtures in December, so we'll just take
that type of match.
But before we go, guys, let's talk about Manchester City. Yeah, Man City has been drawn with Couple again, and I'm expecting it to be a walkover for City. But then in the league, they are struggling. They are currently 6 points behind league leaders, Arsenal. And they got a 2-0 draw. I mean, the game ended 2-0 against Fulham. Crystal Palace, yeah. Now, I don't know. I didn't miss in De Bruyne. Is there something? Is there a disconnect because Rodri is back?
I feel.
What is happening with City?
I feel. I wouldn't. No team wouldn't miss De Bruyne.
Sure,
but it's not just De Bruyne.
Okay.
You can't be a team that has De Bruyne and Erling Haaland, and when both of them are not, when they are not playing, you must always feel their impact. These are world-class players. Okay. But for Haaland not to be there and De Bruyne not to be there, and Alvarez not being in form, because we can't forget that point.
And Jeremy Doku too.
He started the season in someone's lukewarm form, but right now he's been cold.
Okay.
So like if Haaland is not scoring, Alvarez should be scoring.
Okay.
And for them not to get Alvarez scoring, something is wrong. And also, teams in the I'll keep saying it. The Premier League keeps getting better every season.
Sure.
The Premier League keeps getting better every season. They are the team to look out for. When you're playing against Man City, yeah, you have the mind. You know that they are the champions, and you want to give an account of yourself. And when the champions have gone like 6 games, with one win, you know that you have a chance.
All right. Well, our time is fast spent, but I'm going to ask one question. Should City be worried? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
They shouldn't be worried.
I feel they should be worried.
Come on, they have Pep.
I agree with Collins completely.
They have Pep.
I feel they should be worried. I feel they should be worried.
I think we definitely get it right,
Last
guys.
season, Arsenal bottled the league. Haven't been leading how many points?
It's not only Arsenal now.
It's only Arsenal.
There's a Liverpool and there's an Aston
bottling
Villa.
it again.
All right, let's see how that goes. Well, me, I'm tipping Arsenal or Liverpool to win the league, but City, you know, they are full of
I
surprises.
feel they should be worried.
Okay,
No,
thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Collins. Thank you, Kosi. Thank you for being on the show with me. Thank you to our amazing viewers. I remind you, Estimba, let's do this again. Same time, same station tomorrow. To have a wonderful day. Bye for now.
Thank you.